Hi, this is Mike with the Drone Hangar. Thanks for visiting our website. I wanted to take a few minutes and just kind of introduce you to what the Drone Hangar is all about. The Drone Hangar was started about 2 years ago for the express purpose of showing and helping home inspectors to develop a drone technology to be used in their practice. I've been a home inspector now for 27 years and walked a lot of roofs, done over 10,000 home inspections. One thing about walking roofs, we have to inspect them, yes, but getting up on that roof and getting off of that roof can be dangerous. And it's dangerous to a lot of our industry. So myself, along with my son, who was in the Air Force on an F-15 Air Wing, understands flight and understands how to fly. After he got his license, his drone license, we went ahead and implemented a drone program in my inspection company. And now, about 2 years later and over 900 plus roofs we've inspected, we've learned the technology on how to use drones to inspect roofs safely and effectively. It's not just about buying a drone. You can get that at Best Buy or anywhere. But what you can't get is the technology on how to do it, how to implement it, what you need. For example, it's about the optics. What is the best drone to use? What is the best size lens to use? What's the best focal point? What's the best megapixel resolution to be able to use? We've figured all that out. And what we want to be able to do is to help home inspectors create a drone program that's effective, actually cost effective, without spending and buying what you don't need, but getting what you need. Yes, you can go to Best Buy or you can go to Amazon and buy a drone. I've seen many home inspectors do it, but they'll buy the drone that's either too small, it doesn't have the right resolution, they're not seeing what they need to see. We've figured all that out, and we want to share that with you. So when you purchase a drone through the Drone Hangar, you're going to get a package. You're going to get the right drone, you're going to get the right optics, you're going to get your, if you need it, the FAA Part 107 license course, which you will pass. It's guaranteed to pass, or you don't have to pay for the course. We give you warranties. If you're afraid of crashing, like some do, oh my gosh, I'm going to crash my drone. Our warranties actually protect you against crashing the drone, and it'll actually replace that drone. As well as you get something very interesting. You get a phone call. You get to be able to call somebody. You can call Kevin at any time and ask him how to do something. Something isn't working right, and he'll walk you through it and talk you through it. And that's what the Drone Hangar is all about. So we're here to help home inspectors with the drones, not just sell drones. Again, you can buy a drone anywhere. Our prices for the drone, for example, are going to be about what you pay retail anywhere else. Okay. But with us, you're going to get the consultation of how to do it, always a phone call away, and I mean that. We've had many of our customers call us, and we pick the phone right up and we're talking to them. We're going to walk them right through that difficulty that they're having. But more importantly, we want to make sure you're successful so you can see things on the roof you could never see. We've been doing this a long time, had a lot of inspectors. For example, we were in New Orleans at the Inspection World. We actually did a presentation there. Countless inspectors would come to us and give us the argument, well, you can't do a good roof inspection unless you're walking it. Well, that's really not true. Okay, there's a lot of things involved with seeing things on a roof besides just walking on it. Yes, you can't feel the sponginess, but that's not the only thing we look for at a roof. Okay, our job is to inspect the roof. It's not to do a full roof assessment. Okay? And when we do a roof inspection, what we're here is to find the visible defects. Once we find it, it's time to recommend a roofer, right? It's not for us to determine a repair plan for that roof. Okay? And you can do that effectively with a drone without the danger of getting on a roof and getting off of the roof. Plus, we see the whole roof. When you walk a roof, you don't see the whole roof. You don't walk every surface. There are sometimes you can't even access parts of it. Then there are those roofs that have materials you can't even walk. Slate, mission barrel tiles, wood shakes, roofs that are 3 stories high. All these things that you could not normally see with a drone, I can see it all. So therefore, actually, I can do a much better inspection with the drone if the purpose is to inspect, which is really what we're doing. The other thing is there's a lot to do with light. I am a level 2 thermographer, and I learned from taking courses in thermodynamics, for example, things about reflectivity. Okay. Roof surfaces are designed by the manufacturer to be reflective. They're supposed to reflect heat. They're supposed to reflect light. Okay, that's what helps cool the shingles and help them from degrading. Okay, well, when you're looking at a roof surface at an angle, okay, which you're doing when you're straddling a roof, you're actually looking at it about a 30-degree angle, which is the maximum amount of reflectivity anyway when you're trying to look at a surface. Okay. When you're using a drone, you're looking at it at 90 degrees, okay, which is the least amount of reflectivity. So you're actually seeing things you might never see walking on a roof. How do I know that? Because when we tested this for a couple of months, I would walk the roof. My son would fly the roof. He would be pointing out defects, says, "Do you see it?" And I would say, "No, I can't see it." It's because I'm looking down at it at an angle. We learned that. The other thing is digital cameras see in the near IR spectrum. So they're seeing in a spectrum of light you can't see with your own eye. And then it converts it to a digital picture. That's why sometimes if you've ever taken a digital photograph, and then later when you saw the photograph, you looked and said, "Well, I didn't see that." Well, no, you probably didn't. So we see things you normally wouldn't see in a spectrum of light that you don't see with your eye. Okay. We are reducing as much of the reflectivity as we can. In fact, you can use filters on your drones, which we also provide in our packages. So why would you not use a drone? It's safer. It's more effective. Okay. So we use a drone on most of roofs, probably 98% of them. Now, are there times we can't fly? Yes. There are restricted airspace areas. Okay. There are weather conditions. That's true. Okay. But that's very rare. I would probably say it's about 2% of the time, even if that. And then when we can't, then we default back to how we normally would inspect the roof. And we would do it by using binoculars. But then we also use something called an iStick, which is a Canadian product. If you've never used one, it's not just a painter's pole. It's a carbon fiber pole, goes up about 30 feet, uses the digital camera with a Wi-Fi attached to your iPad or your Droid pad, and then again I can see the roof. So call it a drone on a stick, if you will. So I'll use that if I can't use a drone. Okay, I'm still trying to be as effective as I can without walking that roof. To walk a roof there has to be a real reason for me to do that anymore. I know myself in my market, there have been multiple inspectors, people I've known that have fallen off roofs and been seriously injured. We don't have to do that. Our requirement is not to walk the roof. We are not required to walk the roof. We are required to inspect it and notify our clients on how we inspect it. In this case, we tell them we did it by a drone, okay? As well as I use binoculars too. Okay, but either way, I'm doing it on the ground. Also, when I'm using the drone, I'm also getting photographs that I can now document every surface, and I'll load them in, and I'll use those as photographs in my report. How effective is that? To be able to get really good, clear photographs taken at a 90-degree angle. So again, I just want to let you know that the Drone Hangar is here not just to sell drones. The Drone Hangar is here as a full-service drone company for the home inspector. We sell them, yes, but also we provide service. We provide the education for that, as well as we have a repair facility. Okay, Drone Hangar actually is a certified drone repair company. So not only are you going to purchase it from us, you'll be able to get it repaired from us. We've helped many inspectors repair their drones. They send it right here. Our shop is up in Lebanon, and they get it back fairly quickly. They don't have to wait for it to go to California or, in some cases, to China. Okay, so you're waiting a long period of time. We can get to it very, very quickly. So again, that's what the Drone Hangar is all about. I want to thank you for letting me speak to you here. Thank you for visiting our website, and we look forward to being of service to you. Thanks.